and welcome to Into the Pit. Today I'd like to talk about Lynch Mob. Now, I also play guitar, and one of the most influential guitarists for me, next to Eddie Van Halen and Tony Iommi, Scott Ian obviously, was George Lynch. And I'm saying this while I admired his lead work always, but I always liked the way he played rhythm and the sort of chord sequences that he chose for the songs. So Dokken, obviously, Back for the Attack, Under Lock and Key, Tooth and Nail were amongst my favorites. And I was very surprised then when he left the band and very disillusioned with albums like Dysfunctional, and I just thought, oh my God, what's happening, you know? Luckily he went on and brought out his own outfit, Lynch Mob. When I first heard this, I was floored, and I still bought this in South Africa for about 50 Rand. That must have been around about 2000, yes. I hadn't heard that before, because this came out in 90, produced by Max Norman, and I was pleasantly surprised. And to this day, there's not a track on this album I don't like. I can actually skip blindly, and I will always enjoy it. And yeah, this is got Mick Brown from Dokken on drums, and what a nice, this is sort of CD booklets that I enjoy, you know, like nicely done lyrics, great photo of them enjoying their wicked sensations, obviously, in a decadent environment. So where was I? Yes, Mick Brown, wild Mick Brown on drums. It's got Oni Logan on vocals, and what a stellar singer Oni Logan is. I mean, Oni Logan's been in and out of the band more times than we can count, but I think he is still the Lynch Mob singer, in my opinion. I mean, I think Robert Mason also sang, also not bad, but for me, Oni is the guy. On bass, they had Anthony Esposito, and obviously George on guitars. But yeah, this is all killer, no filler. Can't say that for the other Lynch Mob albums, really. I thought they were good, but this is probably their sort of zenith, you know, their best one that they brought out. Interestingly enough, George decided to bury the name Lynch Mob because of, yeah, well, obvious PC reasons, which I think is kind of sad because it's like a nice play on words, and yeah. So he's continuing with George Lynch's Electric Freedom, which had Ray West on vocals for a very, very short time. And I think he's now adding a new singer, or maybe there's already someone in place, no idea. So it'd be interesting to check that out in the future. And George has done various projects with Michael Sweet and guys from King's X. I haven't followed every single project. I didn't feel everything was that strong. Then there was Lynch Pilson. Had some nice tracks on it as well with Jeff Pilson singing. I was pleasantly surprised. But I think, in my opinion, this is probably the strongest thing that Lynch has brought out post-Dokken. So we'll see. Will there ever be a Dokken album with Lynch on guitars only? There's no telling. He's guesting on a lot of shows. Don's voice is unfortunately still shot. He's basically talking his way through the songs, which is really sad. And yeah, but yeah, this is also an album that hasn't aged. It sounds great to this day. I can put it on any time, and it automatically transports me into a great mood. Love it. Great stuff. So if you're into your 80s metal, hard rock, pop metal, hair metal, whatever, call it what you will, give this a shot if you haven't already. See you next time.